Oi, you slags, you bunch of tankers. I love tanking. I tank all the time. I've tanked in an aeroplane, tanked in a jet, tanked in a car. Don't care, me. I just get it out and start tanking. Hey buds, this is going out for the clan. Well, the guys. Been doing some new stuff. By the way, the Ruger barrel I've just I just made turns out to be a bit naughty. We couldn't fit that to the gun because they've got to have a 12-inch barrel. Anything less than 12-inch, it's considered a pistol, and oh man, what a bloody nightmare. But I've now got a really good air rifle barrel. Anyway, what have I been making? Well, not what I've been making, but what I've been involved with this time. Oh, can you see the pattern on that one? Can you see the pattern on that? This is absolutely lovely, this one. But it's too heavy. And balance is not too bad, but it's too heavy, man. So bringing it back is not an option. It's one of those follow through jobs, and I don't like that. This is a 4mm blade. I really wanted this one to be 2mm, but there are endless possibilities in this for other things, but I don't know, I'd like to see this at 2mm. I don't know, its length is a bit, I don't know, that's probably just the right length there. Balance could be better, but that's nice. I don't know if you can see that pattern. I'm going to put you on zoom mode. Zoom mode! How's that? I'm just doing the cutting edges on these things. And Mick Mac, your folders are ready to go. We'll be sending them out today. Another thing I've been doing, project I've been involved with, kitchen knives. I wouldn't mind making a business out of this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get 2 of these done. I'm doing the old sharpening now, doing the cutting edges. So the cutting edges are very poor when I get these, before I do the rest of the work and the shaping and all the other gingly mangle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take ourselves up the West End. We're just going to go around all the old fancy restaurants that asked to see the head chef. So excuse me, I am Martin Cade, but I have borrowed Chris Christopherson's beard lock, like that. I'm trying, you know, I want that, and I want to be able to do this when I took someone. I don't know why. It's getting. I'm going to change my name to Facetious because apparently I am. So I'm doing one now. Come over and have a look. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see my sharpening rig here? This is my little sharpening rig. This is where I get my razor edge. Now I've gone through my stones. What I'm doing now is with my little diamond. This is a very fine diamond. It's like, if it was sandpaper it would be like 4000 grit. And then what we're doing now is we're deburring. Remember that these things, because these are going to shafts, oh, they can be a fussy lot. The standard test is they put the tomato down. You can't see me, can you? Some people are saying, oh, thank God for that. I mean, you bitches, what are you like? I thought we were lovers. You get a tomato and you cut the tomato without the tomato moving, and that's sort of my benchmark. That's some of the Japanese steel, but that's like £1,400 a knife, man, and it's not Damascus. Now, lots of mythology about Damascus. There are, and I've never said on my channel that Damascus is the greatest metal of all time. It's not. It's just a nice high carbon steel that we can put a pattern in. There are far better modern scientific metal alloys that you can use to make knives from. But the great, what's the word I'm searching for? The balance of a knife is that, as well as holding its cutting edge, this is not too bad, as well as holding its cutting edge, you've got to be able to sharpen it. So it's not worth making knives out of tool steel, so we'd never be able to sharpen them when we blunt them. And again, it's not worth us making knives out of tin, so every time we go to use it, it would blunt. So there's this fine balance that we have to find, right, between the two, between being able to sharpen it and it being able to hold its edge. Just trying to think what else we've got to show you today. Mr. Burton, I've just finished your can. I've gone for the massive monster bolts on this one. So I don't have your gun here, so I can't blueprint it. So I can't set up your exhaust. It's the best way to describe setting up a Lux. You know your Lux, right? You get a Lux. That's your fire can. This is the bit that we're trying to make bigger, that we can put more air in. Now, as a good sort of analogy, let's talk. We're guys, we're into our cars and motorcycles, right? So I get my motorcycle and I put some bigger pistons in it and bigger carburetors, but I keep the standard exhaust. When I go to race my bike, it's actually slower. It's not going any faster, it's going slower. Why is that? That is because if we're going to put it in, we have to get it out. Yeah? There's no use sticking more fuel and air in your car engine if your exhaust is only this big, but your carburetor's this big. Is that makes sense? Is that good? Is that a good analogy? A good way to put it? An understanding that can be met. It's the same for the Lux. The more air we stick in here, then the more air we have to get out of the exhaust pipe. Kind of. It's a little bit more involved than that, but it does give you a jolly good idea of how it works in here, okay? And this is the next one. This is up for a service today. But what I'll do is I've got to make a big bore kit and a big volume high flow kit for one of my customers in the States. Mr. Burton, that's not Tim Burton, by the way, or is it? And what I'm going to do, as soon as I have a Lux here, I shoot test every single part I send out to people. I shoot test. And the reason I do that is because the parts get there and oh, it don't work. And then they send the parts back and I look inside, there's an O-ring missing. Don't want to mention any names, right? And then you get into this online argument about, I know what I'm doing. Well, no, you don't, because I haven't told you. Oh, I was a tech for Lux. No, you weren't, because I haven't told you. Is that facetious? That's my new name. Hey, I'm Roy Facetious. Get it? That's where I'm going with it, yeah? What a facetious Morpheus bit. I got that from A Million Ways to Die in the West. Anyway, this is next. So I want to get this steel done because the plan is I'm going up here. If I go these bits long, that would be quite cool, wouldn't it? The plan is, right, going off at a tangent, plan is I'm going up my local restaurant. They've already bought some of my steel. And I'll just be all blasé. Oh, look what I've made. I might get another free breakfast out of it. Result! So anyway, buds, I'm going to see you later. And you take it easy out there. All right, bye-bye. See you later. Ta-da.